Good morning. Good morning and welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Cultural Coast. I'm Reverend Theresa Feberts, and I know who you are. You're a divine, unique incarnation of so loved, so supported, and really welcomed here. I'm glad you're with us this morning because together we are creating a world that works for everyone. So I kind of want to check in this morning and see how you think we're doing with that. How do you think we're doing with that, creating a world that works for everyone? It's a good time to check in. It's June. We're midway through the year, right? And some of us in January set intentions for the year or resolutions or goals for 2021. And if you were with us that first Sunday in January, we did a burning bowl ceremony, releasing what no longer served us. We asked some visioning questions to step into what Spirit has in store for us this year. So how are we doing with that? What do you think? Are you able to shed those things that no longer serve you, that stand in the way of your greater good? I want to use this month as our time of really checking in with that, see how we're doing, like a tune-up, an awareness check-in on our progress, because we've come halfway through the year. Let's make sure that we're set for the rest of the year. Yes? Good. I want to do this work with you. This is a new month, so we have a new theme and a new focus, which is the soul. The soul. Oh, something very hard to define, right? But impossible to shake. Can't get rid of it. So the soul's call, which I think is fitting right in with this idea of checking in with how are we doing this year? How are we doing with our New Year's resolutions or that Spirit's vision? Because it's all about listening, tuning in, feeling that greater calling of life. Whatever we want to call it, Spirit's idea of itself is kin to the soul's calling. And this being the first Sunday of the month is our contemplative Sunday, which I love. I love when we really put our focus on our spiritual practice. It's key to our evolution. It's key to our spiritual unfoldment. And as we'll discuss in a minute, it's key to our soul's awakening. The ability to pray, contemplate, meditate, do spiritual readings. There's many more spiritual practices, but those are some of the ones that we're focusing on this morning. And so let's start with a spiritual mind treatment, which is our fancy way of saying prayer or affirmative prayer. Please join me. Just as the lotus blossoms from the mud, so too resides within myself and within everyone that ability to use and utilize, as if fertilize, our soul's expansion by our life's experiences, by the events of our lives, by our pains and our triumphs, all feeding the soul's journey. And so this morning, with our intention upon the soul's calling and the soul's awakening, I know that everything that's needed is right here, right now, where I am. And that applies to every person that tunes in to this message, no matter the time, no matter the place. Everything that's needed is fully given, is available in that now moment. We are awakening and blossoming in the truth of who and what we are, in the presence of a loving and supportive universe. I know here at this time, whether through our time of contemplation, through the movement of the music, through the whisper in the reading. There is that nudge, that pull, maybe even a push into a greater understanding, a greater acceptance, a greater expansion into the soul's awakening. I claim this personal transformation as it is also a global transformation, an evolution of humanity, right here, right now, nothing less. And so it is. We have big ideas here. We have big ideas here at the Center for Spiritual Living Cultural Coast. Thank you for tuning in and joining your consciousness. So our musician this morning is a surprise. It's a surprise. We had one pianist scheduled who had to cancel a couple days ago. We brought in another pianist vocalist, and she had to cancel yesterday evening because of technical difficulties. So we have my beloved, your practitioner, Bobby Fieberts, here this morning to set the tone, to provide meditative music for the morning. And so I'm going to have him come on in. Bobby Fieberts.
Oh, thank you, Reverend Theresa. Thank you. I also claim personal transformation and global transformation. Thank you for that prayer. Yes. And speaking of prayer, this is our contemplative Sunday, so we're starting with a song from Daniel Nahmod called When I Pray. When I pray, I feel my heart go deep, my heart into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my love. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my heart deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. going to go to Jennifer for a reading.
Good morning. I'm Jennifer Johnston. I'm happy to share that I just completed the first year of practitioner studies. Yesterday was our virtual end of year retreat. It was for both practitioner 1 and practitioner 2 students. It was a joyous day of celebrating the choice to dance with spirit and our callings. I cried tears of release and embrace when Daniel Nahmod sang for us. It's serendipitous that Bobby chose a Daniel Nahmod song. I will share one of the songs that Daniel played for us yesterday. It felt perfect for this morning. I invite you to soften your gaze or to fix your eyes on something beautiful. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to this present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. And now I'll turn it back to Bobby.
Oh my. Oh, Jennifer, that is amazing. Independently, we chose that together. And congratulations on completing your first year of prac studies. You're going to be an amazing practitioner, obviously. In tune. So here's that same song. A little guitar along with it. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul.
My goodness. My goodness. You know, there's a great lesson here, which was not a planned lesson for today, but a great lesson in allowing things to happen and not controlling things. As I said, we had two different musicians scheduled for this morning. One, and then we had to quickly get another. And then yesterday, Bobby agreed, well, he would have to step in, and last minute selecting songs. And it was, 15 minutes ago that we found out that Jennifer was with Daniel Nahmod yesterday and how this song impacted her, and it had already been, had just been put on the schedule. There's a wisdom, an order, a harmony, a rhythm in the universe that so surpasses what our personal control would be able to do. I just have to point that out for myself, if for no one else. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Bobby. I love Daniel Nahmod's music, and yes, he has a beautiful ministry. So this morning we are talking about and experiencing the soul. So get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Whether pushed by pain or pulled by a vision, the soul is dynamic. I believe that it's an evolutionary process within us, that it is that which is evolving us from within. Yeah. It's the eternal nature, the unlimited, boundless thing in us that is moving us always into a greater expression of itself. Ernest Holmes insists that we are living in a spiritual universe now. But we don't sense it. But he says in such a degree that we do become aware of it, that we do sense it by some inner awareness, he says, or by some illumination of our consciousness, then we transform earth into heaven. When the idea of harmony dawns in our consciousness, the chaotic fear of hell dissipates. We're invited to release our attachments to ideas and thoughts and ways of being, habits that no longer serve us, small-minded, limited thinking ideas, and to step more fully into our true nature, to follow the soul's calling, and to witness infinite possibilities. Ernest Holmes goes on to say, the I am is a universal spirit, responding to us, the breath of our breath, the identity of our person, the integrity of our soul, the immortality of our spirit. A deathless, birthless, changeless principle indwelling in our souls. So Friday, I had the privilege, along with Jennifer and other practitioner students and our practitioners and practitioner teachers all over the world, to spend some time with Mark Nepo. We had an online session with him, and we use his book, 7,000 Ways to Listen, with the practitioner students. And so he spoke to us about tending the soul of the world. And there's no surprise that he said we must tend to our own soul's journey first. And he said, through great love and great suffering, we find ourselves. Last month, we talked a lot about that, about not avoiding our pain, but going through it for that holy, holy uprising. So Nepo says that we may, quote, fall into the river of life while trying to cross it, but the falling in can be our awakening, like the mud for the lotus. It can be our blossoming, should we choose to allow it. That's the key, see. We've had a lot of falling into the river these last 14 months or so, haven't we? And I think that a lot of people are ready to get back to normal. But we can't. We can't go back. As Mark Nepo said to us, that pre-pandemic world doesn't exist anymore. And I know that through my own experience of life, 29 years of studying this philosophy, I can't go back. I would never go back. I could never fit back in to the mold of the young woman that found the science of mind all those years ago. And modern day mystics are suggesting to us that this is a transformational time in humanity's history. We don't want to go back. We want to go forward. And the good news is it's an unlimited journey before us. Deathless, birthless, changeless, that within us, the soul. So we do our own work. We do our spiritual work. And we do our spiritual work first. To liberate ourselves first, as Mark Nepo suggested, as Ernest Holmes taught, as the airlines suggest every time we fly. We take care of ourselves first. Otherwise, we do good poorly. As Mark Nepo said, we do good poorly. So let us bring our best selves forward to this world in need. And how do we prepare ourselves for that? How do we strengthen ourselves? By our daily spiritual practice, by meditation, by spiritual study, contemplation, and prayer. I found a beautiful book by James O'Day, Soul Awakening Practice. Soul Awakening Practice. James O'Day is the author of The Conscious Activist, which I've also quoted from. I love that book. He has Cultivating Peace as well. He is a former president of the Institute of Noetic Sciences. He's been involved with Amnesty International, Seva Foundation, and has done global peace work. So his Soul Awakening Practice is what we're going to do this morning. And it offers us contemplation, which he says is the inner quest for revelation. Contemplation is the inner quest for revelation. And it offers us action, which he says is equally significant quest for the coherent embodiment of that revelation that came from the inner, but for that revelation in the inner sphere of our personal and our collective journeys. And the purpose of this practice that we're going to share this morning, he says, is to establish a new consciousness of unity and connection. The deeper the contemplation, the more we can be stirred into action. So this is about personal transformation, the evolution of your soul, and, quote, bringing the soul's light and wisdom into a world aching for deep social transformation. That's what James O'Day says. And that would be the same message that we heard from Mark Nepo this weekend. So there's just 6 lines to this prayer that we're going to contemplate together. Now, I'm going to bring up this first slide so we can see what it is. And I'm going to ask Bobby to support us with meditative music. And we're going to walk through this first one together to allow ourselves to really grasp what each line is saying, is inviting us into. Soul awakening. This is awakening to the power and the presence of God through a recognition of the nudges, those significant experiences in our lives, and the intensity of living as the lead to this final cracking open, as leading us to this breakthrough, to the birth of our higher soul-guided destiny. Soul awakening. And heart opening as an offering for an expansiveness beyond selfish preoccupations. This is where you're learning your spiritual lessons on the path to an open heart. This is where we learn to widen our hearts, to take those experiences, those lessons, that learning, and open our heart wide enough for the light of your soul to fully enter. This is where the universal heart is awakened. And light shining. As the soul awakens and the heart opens, we enter inner planes of consciousness, more amplified, penetrating, illuminating, where we find a light that is eternally present, the primordial light. We are bearers of this light, light shining. And love flowing. Love is the irresistible force that fulfills every destiny. Love is the creator. It emerges from the light and enters through the heart. Love knows we are one. Wounds dissolve. We live in a world of wound contagion. It's transmitted to others and passed through generations. but through our commitment to a new story, expressing our pain in the light of love, wounds are dissolved. Forgiveness is known. Peace radiating. Peace is the doorway to the sacred mystery of human transformation and to understanding the spiritual plan for all humanity. Peace smiles with serenity because it knows what it knows. Now we'll be reading this prayer 4 times. It's like the Meta prayer, the loving kindness prayer, where we first bless ourselves and then move out from there. Our focus begins on our personal soul awakening and then moves to the awakening for all of humanity. And so we have 4 slides to guide us in this process. So let us begin. With each line, visualize your own soul awakening, your heart opening, the light shining forth in your heart and your mind, and love flowing through you, while all your wounds dissolve. Feel that release, surrender into that release, and allow peace to radiate from the core of your very being. Let us pray. Soul awakening. Heart opening. Light shining. Love flowing. Wounds dissolving. Peace radiating. Now focus on someone you want to commune with. This could be someone sitting next to you or not. But feel their presence as you move through each line. Feel yourself radiating with them. Soul awakening. Heart opening. Light shining. love flowing. Wounds dissolving. Peace radiating. Now let us visualize a wider circle to include all friends and family, all colleagues. Feel the energy of this prayer rippling out through everyone you know, resonating throughout all your connections. Let us pray. Soul awakening. Heart opening. Light shining. Love flowing. Wounds dissolving. Peace radiating. Now we widen our circle to include all of humanity, all life in our prayer. Visualize planetary soul awakening, collective heart opening, lighting in the hearts and minds of all human beings, shining throughout all of nature. Love flowing through all humanity. All wounds dissolved, with peace radiating throughout the earth and beyond. Let us pray. Soul awakening, heart opening, light shining, love flowing, wounds dissolving, peace radiating, Now let us join James O'Day in the prayer, may the prayers of transforming global humanity, communing together, lead us home to peace, radiating in all beings, throughout nature, and in all systems of governance, commerce, and community. And so it is. Thank you for the good work that you're doing. And now I'm going to have Bobby get up and anchor this in song.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Theresa. Song from Karen Drucker, There's a Song in My Soul. There's a song in my soul, it sings I am home. Everywhere I go, it sings I am home. There's a song in my soul, it sings I am home. Everywhere I go, it sings I am home. I am whole, I am whole. 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 There's a song in my soul, it sings I am healed. I take a breath and know that I am healed. There's a song in my soul, it sings I am healed. I take a breath and know that I am healed. I am healed, 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 I am healed. There's a song in my heart, it sings I am loved. It whispers in my ear that I am loved. There's a song in my heart, it sings I am loved. It whispers in my ear that I am loved. I am loved, 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 I am loved. There's a song in my soul, it sings of my joy. It bubbles up from deep inside, pure sweet joy. There's a song in my soul, it sings of my joy. It bubbles up from deep inside, pure sweet joy. I am joy, I am joy. I am joy, I am joy, I am joy. I am joy, I am joy. There's a song in my soul that sings I am love. A beaming ray of Spirit's light, I am love. There's a song in my soul that sings I am love. A beaming ray of Spirit's light, I am love. I am love, 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 I am love. There's a song in my soul, it sings I am home. Everywhere I go, it sings I am home. There's a song in my soul, it sings I am home. Everywhere I go, it sings I am whole. And now we go to Reverend Emil.
Good morning and thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm almost speechless. Between the readings and songs from Daniel Nahmod and Karen Drucker. Personally, I've been listening to Daniel Nahmod and a couple of my other favorites pretty much nonstop. I don't listen to other music for about the last 3 months. It's been very heart-opening, I'm going to say, and inspiring for me. So I'm very thankful for the expression of it this morning. And it strikes me between the James O'Day's prayers and the words of Mark Nepo, Mark Nepo echoing the message that I think we've all heard more than once, which is, if we want to change the world, we need to start with ourselves. And, I have a vision for an abundant spiritual community, a community that is expressing the allness and fullness of the abundance of spirit in, as, and through this thing we call the Center for Spiritual Living Cultural Coast. And what came home for me, literally I wrote it down as Bobby was introducing me, that the realization of this abundant spiritual community follows my own realization of my abundance in the universe, your abundance in the universe. And so I would ask that each of us look within and find that infinite source that flows in, through, and as us, as Ernest Holmes says so often in the talks and readings that I have from him, that it's ingrained in my own mental pathways so deeply that we know that as we give, we receive, as we receive, we give more, and as we share our abundance with the abundance of our communities, however we do that in our spiritual community, that all that abundance is lifted up into a new space of expression, and we begin to change the world through our own individual understandings and expressions and knowing of this. So in this moment, I know that on the online sources, Evan is posting the ways that your expression of this abundance can be given forth into this spiritual community, our spiritual community. And I know that as that is happening and as we are giving freely, that I can take this moment to simply turn within and to bless all these gifts, all this expression of the abundance of spirit as it flows through each and every one of us into a greater and greater expression of who we are and who our spiritual community is in this and every moment. Knowing as we grow and flow in this, the gift is blessed and the giver is blessed, and it all comes from that wondrous space centered in the spirit of all things, that universal spirit, that universal soul that we've been talking about this morning. So with that knowing, that blessing, that gratitude for all that is given and all that is received and how it expresses for us and through us and as us, I am grateful, and so it is. And we turn it over to Bobby to bring us into Song of Abundance.
Thank you, Rev G. I receive the gift of life and pass it on. I receive the gift of love and pass it on. I receive the gift of joy and pass it on. I receive all good and pass it on. I receive the gift of life and pass it on. I receive the gift of love and pass it on. I receive the gift of joy and pass it on. I receive all good and pass it on.
Nice, 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 nice. Thank you again for being with us here this morning. As I said, I love these contemplative mornings. I love the opportunity to really go deep into spiritual practice with you. So thank you for hanging in there with us and doing. I have just a couple quick announcements. Two, just to remind you that we have Tuesday morning visioning that you can join in on, and Thursday meditation walks that you're invited to, and you can get all that information from our, and you can go to our website to sign up for that, or you can sign up actually on Facebook. Go to more, or one of those drop downs, and you'll see the little page to do that. We something new that I'm not giving you very much time to consider it. We're asking for a quick RSVP on it, but it just came up for us. Saturday, June 26th, from 10 to 12 in the morning, we are going to host Painted Prayers workshops. And this is going to be given by practitioner Gina Alicia from Chicago. Now, those of you that are coming in on Zoom will have met Gina. She's been on Zoom with us for some time, but she's literally living in Chicago, has recently purchased a place here in Sarasota, and so we're going to be having that workshop at her new place. She's from the University of Chicago. She's a professor there, an art professor, and the chair of the Fine Arts Department. And so we're really honored to have her. She is going to bring her tools of prayer and art together for you and help you paint your prayers. So it's really quite a fun workshop that we're looking forward to. The cost is $20 if you're a CSLCC member, $25 if you're not a member. Remember, with membership you get discounts. And we're asking you, though, to register by the 16th. So that's just next week, but she needs to be able to ship all the supplies here. She also has a book, a beautiful book, that she has created that you could also purchase at the time, and she'll have that on sale at a discounted price. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to you meeting Gina, and looking forward to her workshop. And with that, I am going to post the Zoom link for our get-together right after we finish with Bobby's song, so at 12 o'clock. And so join us. Everybody's invited to that, and I'd love to hear about your experience with the contemplation and where you are this year in June as far as your spiritual journey for the year 2021. All right, love and blessings. And with that, here's Bobby to close us out. Look for the link.
Thank you, Theresa. Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Theresa. Don't forget, if you would like prayer support, email prayer@cslculturalcoast.org, and like and share and do what you can to promote. And we're going to end with the Allman Brothers song called Soul Shine. You can't find the light that got you through the cloudy days. When the stars ain't shining bright, you feel like you lost your way. When the candle lights of home burn so very far away, you gotta let your soul shine, just like my daddy used to say. Let your soul shine. It's better than sunshine, better than moonshine, darn sure better than rain. Hey, now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometime. Gotta let your soul shine, shine till the break of day. Grew up thinking I had it made, gonna make it on my own. But life can take the strongest man, make him feel so alone. Now sometimes I feel a cold wind blowing through my aching bones. I think back to what my daddy said. He said, son, in this darkness before the dawn, let your soul shine. It's better than sunshine, better than moonshine, darn sure better than rain. Hey, now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes. Gotta let your soul shine, shine through the break of day. Sometimes a man can feel this emptiness, like something has robbed him of his very soul. A woman too, she can feel like this. When your world turns cold, gotta let your spirit take control. Gotta let your soul shine. It's better than sunshine, better than moonshine, darn sure better than rain. Hey, now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes. Gotta let your soul shine, shine through the break of day. Gotta let your soul shine, shine through the break of day.
I need to say something.
Huh?